Love them brakes. Love them brakes. Oh no, the gate's closed. The gate's closed. Oh. Oh, let's see. Here we go. All right. All right, it's Monday. Which way are we gonna go today? Let's go this way. So we're going over the Santiago Creek right now. We're going in the opposite direction of where we need to go. Everything is orange. So, yeah. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be riding, as usual, from Orange to Irvine. Oh, here we are. So we're now on Walnut. We'll be heading east for a change. Heading towards the foothills. So what we're gonna do is, more than likely, we're gonna go through Tustin and go to the Esplanade bike trail. And then from there, I'm not really too sure. I just want to ride this bike with suspension in the dirt on all those. There's a lot of little bumps. So the Esplanade bike trail goes, I don't know how long it is, I would say a mile of dirt road, an old railroad track that's been disassembled and turned into a bike/walking path. So we're running parallel with Chapman Avenue, which is Chapman is the way I usually go when I'm heading out in this direction, but we can do something different. So it's about 6 a.m. And it's I don't know if I mentioned it. Yeah, it's 43 degrees. It's freezing right now. So I don't know which one of these streets I'm going to turn on. I guess we'll find out here. Esplanade. Well, let's turn down this street. We're not going to stay on this street. We'll probably go up to Hughes. I've never really, I've been out on these streets before, but not much. Oh man, it's so cold. So I believe this is day 5 on this bike. So we had, I believe, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and now Monday. Got a car coming behind us. What street is this? Oh. Get wild. It's already wild. Yeah, I wish I could cruise pedaling at 20. I still need to look at the settings for this bike. All right, we're all ready to Hughes. Whew, man. So cold. Trust me, it's so cold. So this street right here, Hughes, is pretty, it's a dangerous street to ride on at any time. People drive very fast on it. There's not a ton of traffic, but it is a main route to avoid Chapman and wherever else. So people don't expect to see somebody on an e-bike on this road, so they're just hauling ass. So many people out going to work. So busy neighborhood. So like I talked about yesterday, you probably saw the video today, Monday morning. Yeah, I got a flat on Friday, so I used my slime up, so we're riding at risk. No tubes, no slime, with a puncture in the back tire. Mercedes. Yeah, I mean, my lord, it's cold right now. We're doing a nice hill climb here. So when I would ride my electric, I used to think I was ghost pedaling, and I guess I was at certain points, but riding this bike and pedal assist 5 and pedaling, I realize now what true ghost pedaling is, because it's absolutely no resistance whatsoever. So this should be Fairhaven. Wow. So this is another, to me, we're riding out in the country. I know this is, I guess, suburbia, but for me, this is riding out in the sticks. So this is like a country highway to me. People go really fast on this street. Cut over. Squeaky. Squeaky. So I expect there to be a lot of people walking since it's so late, but since it's cold, maybe everybody stayed at home. People really don't like e-bikes on this path here. Well, I haven't been told that. I've just, I can tell by the way people look at me, even when I go by really slow, which is what I usually do. So this is the Esplanade bike path, and I can remember riding on here talking about if I ever review bikes, I'm going to take them on this path. So it's kind of cool to be able to ride this bike with suspension over all these bumps. We have a jogger. I'll slow down for them. Speed passing, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So we have a lot of tree roots coming across the path, and it creates these little whoops the whole way. Oh man. I have a lot of pedestrian traffic up here. Got a jogger and a dog walker, all converging in one spot on the trail. It's a showdown. Look out for the showdown. All right, let's pedal. Let's pedal. Wow, pedaling is very slow. Okay, let's not pedal. So we still have a lot of people out. We'll pretend we're on a bike. Damn e-bikes. Alright, so there shouldn't be anybody on this side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Reminds me of when I was a kid and we would ride three-wheelers off in the out through the orange groves out in the country. I never owned a three-wheeler, but I had friends that had them. Alright, well, that was fun. Yeah, this front brake is this front brake is I think the pad has worn is definitely crooked, and it is rubbing against the rotor, probably destroying it. So my frozen level, I'm at about a 9 out of 10. Oh, wow. My word. So we'll take a look at this brake. Today I'll pull out the pads, but I don't have any brake pads, so I don't know, you know, maybe I can fix it. Irvine Boulevard. We can take this to Red Hill. Man. But so this street right here is called Holt, and we'll take Holt to Newport, and then we'll jump on First Street and take that to Red Hill, I guess. This is pretty much one of my first routes I used to take on the electric. So we're on Newport. So if I engage the front brake too much, it starts grabbing and making a horrific grinding sound. SoCal Wine and Spirits, yeah. So 25 minutes. Memories. So 43 degrees on an e-bike at 20 miles an hour is cold. Like I'm locked, my body is locked up, like totally. Fingers are frozen. All right, we're to the exciting Red Hill. Squeaky. Squeaky. We're gonna go. All them crows waiting for the sun. Waiting for the sun. Waiting for the sun. I feel like it got even colder right here. Frozen fingers, frozen. Kind of, there we go. Oh, oh Lord. So we need to jump on the bike lane, but we have a Mercedes right here that's going to turn in front of us. Thinking we should jump out right now, to be honest with you, but we'll wait. Yeah, see, there goes the Mercedes. Going into the 5 freeway. So this road right here, Red Hill, is really difficult with traffic. You'll see why. There you go, see? I would have been right there in that crap in the gutter with a giant work truck. That work truck's 3 feet from the sidewalk, so that gives me about 6 to 8 inches on from my handlebars to avoid getting smashed. Now I remember why I stopped going this way. Here comes a car making a righty. Hell yeah. So lucky for us, we have a vision all the way down this sidewalk, so. Dude, this car is crazy right here. It's on a mission. On a mission. Yeah, I have no option here. My legs are just locked. Got leg lock. Oh yeah, hear them brakes. Unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Can't watch this guy's videos. He won't fix his brakes. Holy moly. Idaho. Idaho. What's Idaho doing right now? He's gonna come out right here. Idaho's trying to run me over. My frozen level is still about a 9. And I know a car is gonna pull out in one of these spots. And I'm gonna slam on my brakes and my brakes are gonna disintegrate. All right, so we're at a Sycamore, which should sound familiar. So Sycamore is where I usually come in and turn behind this school right here. Street takeover. I think my parents were part of the original street takeover group back in 1979, 78. I think my parents did the first street takeovers. My parents used to race stock cars, and when we moved out to the country, some of their friends visited from LA, and they brought their race cars. Granted, it was in the country, but they brought the race cars and took them out to the local bar that was right by my house, the country bar. Did some Dukes of Hazzard moves all up and down the street and in the street, in the intersections. I don't really remember it, to be honest with you. I was too little, but I remember them telling the story. Guys, all right. Let's get off Red Hill. Let's go on to yeah, and I apologize so much for these breaks. So I guess that's probably the only complaint I have really on this bike so far are the brakes, but I know I said in the beginning, like, mechanical brakes will probably be fine. I'm withdrawing that comment and that premature review. So yeah. But I don't think it's not the brakes. This is the same exact thing that happened to me on the electric. It's the in my opinion, it's the material that these brake pads are made out of. These brake pads are basically like a grinding wheel. Yeah, I think you have too much. It's too much. Too much friction. A very like it's like the particle size of whatever they're using is too aggressive. You need something more powdery and smooth. Like right now it feels like we're stopping with like 40 grit sandpaper, you know? We need something that's more like, you know, like 180. The scooter guy. So this is gravel avenue. So many chunks of gravel on this street. Everything from pea gravel to 3/4 inch chunker. Oh Lord. So I did read that this bike was water resistant. Obviously we can't submerge it. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but so this is definitely a viable option for riding in the rain. So it's gonna take some pretty extreme weather for me not to ride to work. It'll happen. There will be a day where the weather's just too wet. Like, you know, especially if I have like a wet ride to work and then a wet ride home, that next morning, I'm probably not gonna feel like dealing with that again. I just need to I've got a good rain suit. I just need a good you know, some boots, some waterproof shoes or waterproof, you know. Something to keep my feet dry. Okay, Super Walmart. Like that guy, he's got water boots. You gonna let me go? Oh. Oh. Dangerous. Dangerous. So I don't know what time it is right now. It's probably 6:45. So I'm really extremely late. But I think everybody thinks I'm still riding the gravel bike. So riding this bike with throttle only on a daily basis, like the whole time, is this gonna affect the longevity of the bike? I wonder. Like how critical is it that I get these pedal assist gearing figured out? Probably pretty critical, but I don't like when I'm riding with throttle only. I don't. First off, I'm not going like max speed, not even close, and I also I don't hammer the acceleration, the throttle. I just kind of slowly work my way up to speed. But yeah, one of my subscribers was talking about me pedaling in gear 7 in pedal assist 5. And I don't remember what I was doing in that video. That's like when I first got the bike, so I wasn't too sure what they were alluding to. But just to me, God damn it. Ah, shoot. Oh, come on. Just, me possibly burning up my battery and motor. So I wasn't too sure what they meant, but oh boy. Trucking. I'm going home. Whoa, whoa. Sit down, time to patch my bones. Living on reds, vitamin C, and cocaine. This track is treacherous, so I gotta go slow over it so I don't mess up my batteries rattling around. So this bike is going to be perfect for these hills all throughout Irvine. So we might have to one of these days do some hill riding on this bike. Once I get the battery secure. So this battery, so on my electric, the batteries, I had to make them easy to remove. I did secure them with tape, electrical tape or close-cell foam. So they rattle, it's the same exact design. So they do rattle around a lot, but on that bike, I had to remove my batteries periodically to swap them out because I have two batteries. But with this bike, there's not really any reason for me to have to remove the battery. So if it gets stuck, it's not that big of a deal. Very difficult to see right now. Help this bike out. Easy. Easy money. 45,000 G. Coasting. Coasting. Oh, look at, there we are, leaf blower, of course. Nope, that's illegal, buddy. Can't do that, sorry. You don't have to ask, you just go right behind them, but guess what? You're gonna have to do the same thing when you go out. All right, not an exciting ride, but at least we did the Esplanade Trail. That was cool. And it's not Main Street. All right, we will catch you on the next ride.